And this is important. If you're following me, you retweet my video that I sent to the president. Trust me, he's going to see the video. He will see the video. Trust me. I promise you. I promise you he will see the video. This bill, this HR 6666, right? This bill allows the government to enter into your homes unannounced, unwelcomed, to then forcefully check you, right? To forcefully check you for COVID-19. And they're already in this legislation. What will happen is if you live in a home and you have COVID-19 and you don't have a bathroom for yourself, your own bathroom, they will immediately remove you from the home and they will put you in isolation. Okay? And I'm going to save this. This shit I'm going to save. I will save this on this live. I will save this on my live. This will be saved. All right? They then will see. This is the attack, people. This is the attack on poor people. This is the reason why they dissolved the middle class, okay? Because the majority of homes don't have a bathroom for every person living in it, okay? So if they can come into your home, test you with a test that could possibly just make you positive for COVID-19, like that fruit. And them goats were tested positive in Africa, those same people. They can use those same tests to have you test positive for it. So now this is their way of starting something called the King Alfred Plan. I need you guys to understand that this is serious, okay? And in the King Alfred Plan, not only will they be removing all blacks and Hispanics that are deemed a threat to their establishment, they're going to remove all you white folks too. All of you gun-toting, white, God-loving conservatives, your ass gonna be in the oven right next to me. Right next to me. See, this is the thing. They will only allow the sheep to exist because the sheep will allow themselves to be culled. The sheep will allow themselves to be treated like cattle. All right, this is important, people. If these people can go when the AIDS epidemic dropped, they gave you anonymity with your health. No one could know what your status was unless you chose to tell them. You had to choose to tell them. You have a legal right to have your medical information secret, private. The government isn't supposed to even know what your problems are. That is for you to know. This is also part of your. This is also a part of your Fourth Amendment right to search and seizure, okay? To unreasonable search and seizure at that. First and foremost, we can prove that this virus, although altered in China, came from Harvard. We can prove that Bill Gates and Obama gave millions of dollars to fund this virus in China. We can also prove it came out of China and was released. Right now, the news media is applauding China's response, saying we should do that to China. Well, what China is doing is China is killing off black folks. China is locking in their residents that disagree with what they're doing, and they're forcing them to padlocking their fucking homes, boarding up their windows, and forcing people to just die in their homes. They have hundreds of thousands of black folks walking aimlessly, sleeping in the streets of China, some being outright murdered. These people are straight racist. Your Democrat Party that everyone's running around for and they ha, key, they fucking racist too. All the Republicans that have allowed this shit to happen and have not said anything whatsoever are fucking racist as well. This is the problem. This is the reason why black folks don't want to move towards the Republican Party. And this is the reason why I started my own party, the New Right Party. Because we're going to do things the new right way. Soon I will have some announcements. They'll be coming. And moving forward, I hope you guys join me. Because after we get rid of all of these people and start hanging these bastards, after we remove these people that we have given and blessed with the opportunity to serve us, after we eradicate these sons of bitches, I will introduce something that will put this shit to a cease. Period. We will not have to worry about the compromise of our nation again. There is a bill, 6666, that would allow them to come into your homes, test you for COVID-19. Who's to say they can't make you fucking positive with it when they've been doing it already? Huh? So if you don't have a bathroom for yourself, they get to remove you and put you inside of a fucking detention center. All of these fucking folks dying because they had the wrong treatment from COVID-19 in the fucking first place. Come on. Those people went into the hospital and they died in the hospital. Period. Period. Because it's full of fucking sick people. If you allow these people, these folks, to present this bill and have this bill passed, and if this bill is passed, it's over for freedom. It's over for freedom. Personally, what I feel is the person that introduced the bill should be charged with treason and should be hung. Personally, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. That's what I personally feel. We're past the point of listen, they mind fucking you, people. I'm sorry that young man was murdered, but there are other things that are brewing that are bigger, and I'm sorry, and I don't want to make this seem like this is just some little shit. You know, someone lost their life. You know, it's big, but 350 million Americans will lose their lives. They will lose their livelihoods. Their children will not have freedom. The man in question that passed away and was murdered, his mother won't have a home to live in. Period. Because the first thing they're going to do is grab up every fucking black motherfucker they can and put their ass in those fucking FEMA camps that they already have built. So for you guys that are arguing over color and race and one specific person that was murdered in February, this entire time we've watched as police officers sworn, took an oath to defend this Constitution, and you and me have been violating their fucking duties. They've been going outside and arresting fucking pastors, preachers, arresting people for not having masks on their fucking face. They don't have masks on their face. They're outside picking and choosing who they can whoop on, who they can beat on, and then going to other places and doing absolutely nothing about it. Visiting women's homes and accosting them because their children wanted to have a play date. What are you not seeing? You know what's crazy? Slavery was the law. It was the law. It was the law. The same tyrants followed that law. Everybody now that's alive now agrees slavery was some fuck shit. Everybody alive right now agrees that segregation was some fuck shit. Segregation was the law. We watched as cops. The reason why officers have such an issue with the community is because history has shown us that police officers have taken their oaths and they violated it. We have watched, and I can pull it up right now. I can show you officers right now sicking dogs on children because they want to have the same rights as white people. So now, what do you think people are seeing now when they see officers that are saying, I'm just following orders? Your orders are illegal. I'm tired of seeing individuals also saying they should have just followed the law. They should have just followed the officer's orders. The law states the officer cannot give you unlawful orders. Period. No state can produce any laws on the books that infringe on your constitutional rights. That's the reason why HR 6666 is unconstitutional to begin with. Good, baby?
Yeah, got it. You got time.
It's unconstitutional to begin with. Now, you know what these officers are going to say? And you got these fucking conservative fucking Republicans running around here telling you should be listening to what the law enforcement officer said, Senator. No, the fuck, the law officer should know the fucking law. He should know the law. He should know the law. Why the fuck do you have a job and you don't know what the fuck your job description is? I don't fucking know. Imagine that. Imagine me getting a job doing HVAC and I don't know how to fucking I don't know how to do a chemical cleaning on the back of this fucking. I know how to do HVAC work. I did HVAC. So imagine me being unable to do a chemical cleaning on this refrigerator. Imagine me not being able to put Freon back in this refrigerator, but I'm an HVAC technician. Imagine that. Imagine it. Imagine that. And for people that thought that brain was mine, I may study on the brain, but the brain belongs to Shannon. Shannon is the doctor in here. That was her brain. I just use it sometimes to study. Tired. I'm tired of people sitting here making excuses for fucking oppression and tyrants. They had segregation. If they saw a black person walking into a fucking restaurant that said whites only, they would have whooped his ass, beat his ass, and dragged his ass up out of there. And you know what? That was the law then. It was the law then. The shit still was fucking wrong. How do you swear an oath to the Constitution and then violate that shit when you go outside to serve the very fucking people you swore to protect? I'm calling out everything today. Because if I don't, I'm part of the fucking problem. You understand? And for all of you in law enforcement, you know I fucking love you guys, the real ones. But I just played an officer today, and I just put a video up today, and I see that shit has less views than everything else that I posted, and that's a fucking shame because you don't want to see the truth. Shame on you. You ought to be a fucking shame to yourselves. Every last one of you, and every last one of you that's been advocating for these fucking assholes who's been outside violating people's rights, shame on you too. I hope you fucking lose every fucking follower you got, man. Every follower you got, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm not getting caught up in a young man being murdered when I understand that they're using this shit to blind fuck us. Before all this shit happened, what was the biggest problem? Huh? The fact that people were overreaching, overstepping. They were breaking laws in order to take away our constitutional rights. And as soon as they seen people start getting in an uproar about this shit, they put something out there to distract your ass. And you fell for it. Because this is what they realized. They miseducated you. They realized that you do not have the attention span needed for an actual adult. Your attention span, listen, what they do is they stagnate you mentally. They stop your brain from developing. They keep you conscientious about things that matter. They keep you conscientious to the things that do not matter at all. Period. They keep you interested in music and artists and people who are doing shit that don't do shit. I don't give a fuck about this bitch or this coward singing right now. Okay, I don't care. They released 6ix9ine snitch ass. A whole bunch of my followers. Dick riding. Oh, the king. He's not the king of New York. I'm the fucking king of New York. Every king in New York I know don't accept this nigga as a king. We don't do that. We don't do that. And the only reason why he free is because there's a bunch of fucking black niggas in jail. If that was a whole Spanish gang, his ass would be in prison. He would not be free right now. They needed another fucking distraction. And all of you, key, ha, ha, ha. Everybody getting hype over this fucking piece of shit. For what? For what? For fucking what? His baby mother getting tossed the fuck up by the homies got nothing to do with his decision. That's her pussy. She decided to give that pussy up to them. That's what she did. That's what she did. See, the problem that y'all don't understand is that he sat there, he called people niggas, bitches, he promoted music that is fucking, that is self-fucking hate, and he had no problem. I don't give a fuck about who he put through school with the fucking money that he gained, because he gained that shit doing the devil's work. That's why we're losing, black folks. Because you keep inviting the devil into your fucking house. The music that he made had people outside hurting one another. He had someone go and take a shot at another rapper from Chicago who never had anything bad to say about him in the fucking first place. They let him free. He's free. John Gotti died in jail. He died of fucking oral cancer. They killed him. They let Sammy the Bull out. He's free. He killed over 19 motherfuckers and said he did it. And the FBI let him go. All because they wanted the guy in the fucking nice suits. I'm tired. All across the board. I'm tired of the politicians. I'm tired of the judges. I'm tired of the police officers. I'm tired of the FBI. Motherfuckers following me. You got this cocksucker running around talking about, first of all, you're a fucking fan, now you a stan. You lying, say I'm under investigation. Bitch, if I was under investigation, I'd be in jail. I would be in jail. I have the biggest mouth in the conservative movement. I'd be in jail. I'd be in jail. I'm followed everywhere I go. They listening to every conversation. I'd be in jail. I'd be in jail. You have people that don't want you to succeed, and that's on all sides. Any officer telling you they're following orders is a piece of shit. I said it. Unfollow me. Suck a dick. I don't care. I defend the Constitution. If you're mad, you're upset, you have a problem. You don't control anything. You're here to fight for people's rights, not to control them. That's the problem. See, there's a difference between good officers and bad officers. A good officer wants to protect and defend your rights. A bad officer wants to control you. A bad officer thinks that he's your fucking parent and he can just tell you what to do. If I give you an order, you got to follow. Suck my dick. I don't have to follow your orders. They're not lawful. I don't got to follow shit. At all, period. I'm not going to leave it up to the courts. I'm going to make sure I assert my rights right then and there. I'm a fucking man. Period. Period. I'm really caught up in the fact that that video of that officer has less fucking views. I wonder what the fuck people got to say about it, though. I wonder. I see good officers under the post saying, I've been seeing the same thing. It's been breaking my heart. I've been seeing good officers, even in my DM, saying, yo, bro, this is really fucked up. But then I've been seeing people saying they should follow the rules. Suck your mother. Suck your mother. Suck your. We don't follow rules. We follow laws. We don't follow rules. We follow laws. A rule is something that a monarch gives you. They are ruling over you. I do not follow rules. I follow laws. I do not obey rules. I obey laws. No one that is elected and or hired can give you a rule. They work for you. That makes no sense. How can an employee give you a rule? How can you hire someone and they give you a rule? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I keep giving you the same analogies, people. That's like going to fucking Burger King and you order a number one and they tell you we're giving you nuggets. And we're going to take your number one and give it to the person over there who didn't want to work. The nation needs law enforcement. But I just posted something that officer told you, and this is the straight truth. You guys out there with your tyrannical mindsets and your follow my rules and and follow the orders, you guys, when it's all said and done, the American people will treat you like an enemy. And that officer that I posted that seemed real combat told you. And you saw it in his eyes. You don't want that smoke. Do not get gas. Don't get around that equipment. Don't get around those pistols. And don't think that the American people are not prepared. And don't think that your brothers are standing next to you will allow you to continue to be a tyrant either. Because a lot of those people that you call your brothers that are on that blue line will be right with us on the other side. Treating you like a tyrant. The tyrants that you are. You do not have to follow any orders that is unconstitutional. You do not. And if anyone tries to bring you up on charges of insubordination or anything else, you have the actual right to have that shit removed because you do not have to follow any laws or any rules that is unconstitutional that violates the Constitution. This isn't to beat up on good cops. I love good cops. This is to beat up on the bad cops. This is to beat up on the bad politicians, the bad judges, the bad citizens that even promote and allow this shit. This isn't just about cops. I have regular people saying you should just follow what they're saying. No, sheep. This is the problem. You are sheep. You've all been sheeped. You are allowing yourselves to be controlled. Period. Sheep. Sheeple. You move in the herd. They got a bunch of y'all running around wearing masks. Not all of you. But a lot of you still. I'm not walking in any store putting a mask on my face. If I do, I'm going to rob it. Period. If I walk in the bank with a mask on my face, I'm leaving out with more cash than I intended to put in there. And I'm not a criminal. It's not the wintertime. There's no need for me to cover my face for warmth. And even in the wintertime, I don't even really cover my face then. I'm not covering my face now. I'm a strong, well-abled man. My body can fight off anything. I can cure almost anything. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned because I realize they lied about the numbers. I know that this is not a pandemic. I know that this case is much like the flu. And even though people are saying it's much more contagious than the flu, it's not more dangerous than the flu. Something can be more contagious than something else. Chickenpox is contagious. Chickenpox is very, very contagious. But chickenpox isn't as deadly as malaria. You can die from having malaria. You can die from getting malaria. But chickenpox, like one person next to you, bang, they got it. They got it. So because something is more contagious than the other, doesn't make it more deadlier. This is not deadlier than the flu virus. It's not. And it hasn't taken more people. It hasn't killed more people than the flu did last year. It didn't. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. You know, I'm sorry I had to black out, you know, on your date, but this HR 666 bill is important. And I seen people that were asking me yesterday in the live about HR 666. Some people asked me today on my comments, and I was going to say something about it a little bit later. You know, I was going to say something about it. I was going to post something about it a little bit later and get into it a little bit later, but I got out of it early because it's just too many people asking me about it. It's just too many people asking me about it, and I don't want them to feel like I'm ignoring them or I haven't answered it, so I just put the video out. We can all go on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, same name on Twitter. You can repost the last tweet that I tweeted out to the president. You can also add on. I retweet every tweet that I see. Every tweet that I see, my team is told to retweet it. So as long as it's geared in a positive light towards what I'm saying, because if you're saying fuck Montego on my shit, my team will not repost that. You understand? Like, but the team will repost anything that says, you know, that's in agreement with it, or people saying this is something to look at, or people saying listen. As long as it's not disrespectful towards what I'm saying, then the team will repost it. All right. If you do say something disrespectful to what I'm saying, no one's going to report your shit or have it taken down. I don't do that crazy shit. You can say whatever you want. We just don't report negative, dumb shit that's going to actually fuck up the word. But if you have something in regards to it, a video or something that pertains to it, you can put period at Montega on it. I will see it on Twitter. My team will see it on Twitter. All right. And they will repost that. Okay. So it's not about you just reposting my videos so you get views. It's not about that. I will repost something that pertains to it. I'm telling you how to find me. I'm telling you, if you repost what I post, I repost what you said, meaning your whole post. But if you have something and you put period at Montega on it, I will see it. My team will see it. All right. And we will repost it again. If it's not, it can't be about killing people. Okay. Because there are certain guidelines that these platforms do have. Okay. So we can't express violence towards anyone. That we cannot, not specifically. Okay, we cannot do it. So try to refrain from doing that in your posts. People are saying stuff like we should kill this person or that person and don't get a retweet from me. And the reason why you don't get a retweet is because you're saying something that can have my shit taken down. All right, period. They're looking for any excuse they can to remove. Listen, last time I posted something that had 104,000 followers, we had 107,000 followers. I just posted Twitter like a day ago or something like that. We are the fastest growing platform. When it started, y'all, I literally took, this year? This year I took like 4 months off of social media. I know a lot of y'all didn't see me on social media for a while. At first I took a month off. Then I came back. It was a lot of stuff just happening with fake ass conservatives doing fake shit. A lot of it just had me jaded. I had to remove myself. So I didn't grow my platform. I didn't grow my Twitter. I didn't even try to grow Instagram. I literally didn't give a fuck. I watched this other people's shit, jumped in numbers and everything else, and it didn't make me no never mind. Because I know the real will always beat out anything else. I know the real will always beat out anything else. So I looked at everything. And I said to myself, I just need time. I need to remove myself from this shit because this shit is just too fake and it's just bothering me too much. Now, after I done took that little vacation, I promise you I'm not taking my feet off the gas. We got some years ahead of us. We got a lot of work to do, and I got a lot of ass to kick. I will do everything I can in my power to stop these people. Everything I can in my power to investigate the corruption and hold these people accountable. You will see bodies swing. You will see needles injected, and I will not hold my tongue. Once I am elected, they can't go by and just treat me like a regular citizen that wants to build a militia to even deal with this type of behavior. Because this is the reason why you have a Second Amendment. Your Second Amendment rights isn't to protect your home. It's to protect you from a tyrannical government. But the moment a citizen steps up and talks about arming themselves to remove individuals that are corrupt, they will lock your ass up. It will be hard for them to do that to a sitting senator. It will be very hard for them to do that to a sitting senator. It will be very hard for them to do that to a sitting senator. I will do everything in my power to protect you, to protect your children, to protect the things that you care for, that you've worked hard for. I'm going to need every last one of you. Everybody. Everybody. They do not want me to win. Again, they have endorsed the fucking person that doesn't even have 1,000 followers on Instagram. He promotes being a school teacher. He was a Catholic school teacher. There is no hood niggas going to Catholic school like that. These people use us. They use us and they play games. He's an ex-NYPD officer. That's a Catholic school teacher. He does not teach inside any kind of schools that are getting shot up, or he's not in that environment. He's not. These people don't care about Donald Trump. They don't care about flipping New York red. They don't care about anything at all but money. He raised more money than all of us. They gave him the pocket. That's how that worked. I wish, you know what, I don't. Let me not even say that. I don't. I'm glad my friends didn't set the pack up. Because at the end of the day, I don't want the endorsement that way. And it shouldn't have to happen that way. There's no one more equipped to beat anyone in New York City than me. I could beat the fucking mayor right now, hands down, my eyes closed. I could remove the governor, hands down, with my fucking eyes closed. There is no one more equipped and prepared to take out any Democrat in New York City than me. And I'm going to just say it. Period. Name another Republican you know in New York. In New York. That can do what I'm doing. Name one that will go into the projects. Name one that will walk out of the projects with 100 Bloods and Crips. That will all agree and say Donald Trump's not bad. I'm waiting. Because it's not about the following to me. I know I got crazy followers. But it's the fucking balls on this kid. You understand? That's what they don't have. Because if they did, Donald Trump would have won New York already. People, we got to remove ourselves from this one-track mind. We got to be able to deal with multiple things at a time. We can be mad that this young man was murdered, but let's be mad at all the young men that are murdered. Multitask. Walk in, chew bubblegum out this motherfucker. Because something is afoot, and they're using this as a distraction. Trust you me, this will be used to attack your Second Amendment rights. They will use this young man's murder to attack your Second Amendment rights. Mind you, how many white citizens have we seen killing blacks? Not many. How many cops have we seen killing blacks? We've seen a lot. But they will never make an argument to send police outside completely unarmed. They will make an argument, however, as to why you shouldn't have a firearm. That they will do. I promise you. It's coming. This is all part of the theater. This sets up this whole corona shit. This death of this young man sets up them being able to go into your homes, take your guns from you, take your right to defend yourselves, lock you up indefinitely, and just get rid of you. Period. This is the setup for the New World Order. Why is a bill called HR 66666? Why? I keep telling you, they plan on chipping you. People keep saying that's the mark of the beast. And then they come out with a fucking bill called HR 6666. Rosie loves keto. What's up, Rose? They never hit it. They've never hit anything. They've done it all and put it all in our faces. They've done it all and put it all in our faces. They've done it all and put it all in our faces. And they've They've taken poor black kids from out of the projects and said, if you want your music to air, if you want people to hear your music, we're going to do your video and we're going to put these images in your video. And they put secret images in the video. And the images are meant to give Satan power. The images are meant to give Satan power. They use tactics taught in the mystery school, and taught in the Egyptian mysteries. Because they know that you will be more willing to agree to what they're doing if they already put it out there and already and subconsciously plant the seed inside of your mind. This is how this works. This is how this works. They use things called magic squares. You can Google what a magic square is. And they use magic squares in order to manipulate us. They use magic squares in order to manipulate us. They use it to manipulate us. They go by the time of day. They go by the sun. They put things out there in order to get your frequency high up so they can use your energy. It was taught in the mystery schools. This was taught in the mystery schools. What they're doing to us has been taught in the mystery schools. They consider themselves the new gods. This is what they call themselves. They consider themselves the new gods. They consider themselves the new gods. These people at foot consider themselves the new gods. That's and that's the truth. Secret societies exist. Secret societies exist. A lot of you people, you blame the Masons, but the Masons are not responsible. It's people within the lodge that own a chair and a seat with the Illuminati. Founded by Adam Weishaupt. This is the reason why out of all these conservatives running around here, man, there's nobody calling my name for that smoke, man. It's because I'm the fucking truth. That's why. We can go by a lot of shit. We can go by a lot of shit that you was or you know or you was for this, that, and the third. But you know, you can't sit down and fuck with the kid though. It ain't for you. It ain't for you. I take pride. You damn right. I take pride in being the one conservative that's a certified ex-gangster that's still fucking gangster. That's still real and thorough, right? That's fucking brilliant. I fucking love it. I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. There's never been a better day to be a genius than right fucking now. I love it. I fucking love it. And I be fucking wishing for the fucking smoke. I'm like a black hockey player. I don't know how to fucking swing the puck. I don't know how to fucking I'm here for the fight. I'm here for the fight. That's it. I'm in skates. I ain't got a mask on. I'm just skiing, just looking, just moving, just looking. I'm just looking for a fight. I don't even know how to play. I'm just here for the fight. I be looking for it. Nobody be coming. Cause I can show you what an idiot look like as soon as he open his fucking mouth. I be fucking looking for it. I'm fucking proud. What the fuck? What Democrats you see on their side got one of me? I'll wait. Why do you think they don't call my name out? Why do you think the Democrats don't send nobody over here? Think about it. They got all these fucking scholars. They got all these fucking so-called scholars. Why you think the I'm black and proud soul movement, none of these motherfuckers has called my name out or said anything crazy? What you think that's for? I can't whoop everybody ass. It's because I'll make a motherfucker look stupid as soon as they open their fucking mouth. That's why. what I'm gonna suggest we start doing too is, because we can start doing it if we start digging. The mayor of Chicago, that ugly bitch, Lori Lightfoot. I said bitch. Yes, I said bitch. I already decided I can't keep this in here because I said something else in here that if I posted that they could remove my this video for the content, because I did say something that could be deemed against community guidelines.
Let you know something right now. If you come in here, you gotta show your face. I don't care if you think I'm wrong or right. If you're gonna come in here and talk, you gotta show your face.
Sorry, I'm going to. Hold on, I'm putting a shirt on. My apologies.
All right.
Sorry. Didn't know if you were going to accept. So, hey, I'm in New York. You're in New York, right?
It was good.
So what we need to do is we need to go after Cuomo and de Blasio and Corey Johnson, and we need to demand that they start returning their...
I'm already going after them, but if you decide to go after them, I believe every New Yorker should go after them.
So, right. I support you 100%. I think that you should win. I am totally on your side. I think what we need to do is we need to start demanding that people, that the Cuomo and de Blasio and Corey Johnson return their checks for all of quarantine. Because watch how fast this will end once people start going after their paycheck. If all New York government officials have to return their checks or give it to the national debt, because you know that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to stop, they're trying to, one, get mail-in ballots like California, and two, they're trying to kill the economy so that Trump.
Well, if you stop their pay, it's not going to matter to them because they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So me stopping your pay for a couple months would mean absolutely nothing.
Well, if their pay has to go to the national debt, it would.
It doesn't matter. They wouldn't care. No, you don't. You still don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. These people are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. If they only make 100-something thousand a year, and you're talking about taking a month's pay from them, right, 2 months pay from them, you're talking about a few thousand. It means absolutely nothing. I'll give that to the national debt. You know what they'll say? They'll use that. They'll say, we fell in to their demands. I've given up my pay to the national debt. It means nothing. Their pay is
so what we have to do then is we have
to stop them. What we have to do is get them out of office. What we have to do is put out the clear evidence of what they're doing and put out the clear facts and then get them out. That's what we need to do. Other than that, sitting there and demanding that they give back something, they'll do it and then they'll use it to their advantage. This is politics. They will always take something. A kid just got murdered in February, and now, months later, they're using it to their advantage. This is politics. You understand? So if you give them an out, by giving them an out, you give them success. And I'm not giving them an out. The only out that they have is getting the fuck out of office. That's it.
Well, we need to get them out. I mean, people need to be calling them on a daily basis. We need to be inspiring people to go out and call.
There's a man right now. He's running for Congress. I mean, he's running for he's running to take out Cuomo, a Trump supporter. He's conservative, and his last name is Gibson, Mr. Gibson. I believe his name is Lyle Gibson, but Mr. Gibson is his last name. His daughter is a prominent Black Trump supporter. She actually works with a lot of politicians in DC as she's trying to even start her own political career. All right. Yeah, he's running for governor. That's right. And her name is what's that? Diamond. Is that her name, baby? Diamond. Her name is Diamond. She's a conservative. Her name is Diamond. Her father is running in New York State as the governor. I don't know what's going on, but if you guys trying to find out, you guys can just look and Google and check and see. If you want to support him, you can donate to his campaign. I've been waiting for them to get back to me because I wouldn't mind helping with the campaign. And you know, I mean, of course, I got to be compensated as well, but I don't mind helping. I don't mind helping because I do believe that he would listen. But if we're going to move, then people got to start looking at what's out there. And then I need a lot of my financially capable brothers and sisters that are out there that can to make sure that you're donating. Because you donate once, it helps me. Don't get me wrong. But I have a firm I pay $300 every day, 7 days a week, Monday through Friday. And some days they have to be paid up to $900 a day. AOC raised $9 million. She's able to pay her consulting fee to work anywhere between $10,000 a day to $100,000. I've seen the notations. You understand? So the people that are working on my end, That's $100,000. I just gave you $100,000. We've been running now 2 years. If we've only raised under $40,000, what do you think is going on with my campaign? You understand what I'm saying?
I mean,
We need
yes,
help.
but at the same, like, I think that what we need more than anything is we need some kind of immediate action going on this month.
You can't get immediate action. You can't. There's nothing that's going to happen this month. It's not an election cycle. That's not realistic. And then who you gonna when
No,
you
it is
remove
realistic.
Cuomo? No, it's not. It's not realistic because when you remove Cuomo and when you remove him and you get him to step down, let's say he does, the guy that he put under him will then be the governor. It doesn't. We have to remove them during the election cycle.
What needs to happen is people need to be outside in their cars, honking like crazy, protesting. The fact
They
that
do.
this is going to go on.
That I agree.
Right. So that's
that
what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
So
that I
action
agree.
needs to be taken today.
You know what? Listen to me. That I agree. But you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? I gave my number out and I asked for people to text me to see how many people wanted to do the rally, and we haven't reached 100 people. Do you understand? We haven't reached 100 people. The majority of my followers are from New York. We didn't reach 100 people. But you don't understand. You don't understand. The majority of my followers are from New York. We didn't reach 100 people. I think we got like 50 people, or close to 50 people, maybe 40-something people that said rally. So if I'm going to put something together and risk my pardon, risk going to jail and everything else, I'm going to need a lot of fucking people there. You understand? A lot of people there. When I go and I check, and I go look at the text messages and I see it's less than 50 people in there, I realize this is going to be a problem. So we can want something, but at the end of the day, the people are not mad enough. You and I may be mad enough. Your friends may be mad enough. Your friends may be, but New York City has over 14 million people in it. If we really want to make a name, if we really want to get him up out of New York City, we need 5 million people outside.
I agree. I think the other thing that needs to be happening is everybody needs to be going after The View, especially when The View comes back on and and you could get in the audience. People need to be protesting that show every day. They lead the leftist agenda. Those women are 100% controlling the narrative of the leftist agenda. They're
I
right
promise
here
you
in
this,
New York.
bro. If I ever get invited on that show, because they may try to invite me thinking that they're smart enough, I will embarrass every single one of them that's up there. That I give you my word on.
That would be great. I mean, but again, it's like everybody should, like, here's the other thing that Democrats do is they have intense focus. When they want Roseanne out, they all go after Roseanne. When they want Kanye West down, they all go after Kanye West. They have intense focus. Whereas Republicans, it's like
that's why I need intense focus. If I am the candidate that's running, that's always speaking the truth, if I'm the candidate that's running, that's always doing everything he can for his community, then I should be the focus. I should be the focus. Like, I can't see why I don't see more conservatives saying, we don't care about Cherie Marie. We don't care about all these other. We see him working. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we see him. You can see him in the neighborhood. You can walk by and see him walking down the street. You can see him helping people. You can go to his shop and ask him for help. He might give you some money, some clothes or something. I do this all the time. The thing is, we are not concerned. We are not concerned. I just broke it down. Bro, the New York City GOP endorsed someone who has no fucking clue at all, period, and cannot beat this female. But they endorsed him for money and because he's white. Cherie Marie is a straight plant. We all know it. We all know it. But she has even a larger social media engagement than he does. And her shit is fake too.
Most of social media is fake.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm talking about fake followers. All my followers are real. I'm talking about fake ass followers. When I look and I see how many people retweet the things you say, when I look and I see how many people are liking the things you say, and it doesn't add up to how many followers you have, I know that you hired a bunch of bots.
And that's a lot of what social media is. A lot of people are buying fake followers and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, things need to be done. It needs to be, I mean, I think
Someone just said, I didn't realize that she was a plant. That's your fault. Because I've been saying it from the beginning. No, not you. I said, someone just said, I didn't realize she was a plant. And I'm telling that person, that's your fault. Because I've been saying it from the beginning. And I've been putting the evidence out there that she's a plant. I've been putting her videos out there. I've been putting everything out there with her saying it. So I don't know. If you said that you didn't know, that's your fault.
Are you, so when is your election coming up? The one that would get you in?
Oh, well, there's a primary coming up in June. But to be honest with you, I won't be in the primary. I'm not running for Congress. I'm running for Senate, bro. I'm running against AOC and Chuck Schumer.
So AOC is in 2022.
In 22. So right now, what we were raising for Congress, once we got the word that District 14 is being remapped, there won't be a District 14 anymore. There is no District 14. Everybody that's raising money talking about they're running against on District 14 is lying to everybody. They're lying to everybody. All right. They're not fighting Alexandria Cortez because Alexandria Cortez no longer has a seat there. Alexandria Cortez is signed and she is going against Chuck Schumer. She didn't pay the $300,000 to the Democrats. She didn't pay her dues because she's using her money to run her race. That's why. So I am filed, and it will be announced soon that I am running against Chuck Schumer. So everyone that's been donated to my campaign, it is not for nothing. We're still in this race. We still have a big race to win, and in order to beat Chuck Schumer, I'm going to need to raise millions of dollars. AOC already did 9. She's already raising her money. She's already raising her war chest to take on Chuck Schumer. I'm going to need help. But I do, and everything I believe, I do know that to win this Senate seat, it would be a lot easier to win the Senate seat than it would be to win the District 14, especially with the GOP and what they've done to me.
What have they done to you?
First, I said to them, well, they blacklisted me. They have events. They never sent invites to my campaign. Never. They have events where they ask the political candidates to come speak and talk. They never invite my campaign. They never give us notice about it. That's first and foremost. I got one notice once from the Bronx GOP, and I got there late. It was still closing, but I still got there. You understand? Like, people were coming outside. I still got there. I was still there. I spoke to the president. Me and the president were supposed to speak again. Never had a conversation. I invited him to lunch. I have wealthy Italian friends in Queens that own successful businesses, very large and successful businesses. One of them has a chain of restaurants. I offered to have him come to dinner. We was going to have an event that night. We were going to have people come. We was going to sell plates and everything else, because I have a lot of people in the community that would like to meet me. You understand? Like, that would pay, to come talk to the candidate, such and such. We tried to invite him. He had a baby on the way, so we fell back. Then I found out that he gave $500 to Cummings already, when he was basically spinning me. He could have came out and said to me, we're going to go with Cummings. He's more polished. I would have respected that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if he would have said that, I would have respected that. If he would have said that and then offered me the opportunity to even meet the dude, to try to see what he's about, to try to see if I can work with him, I would have respected that. I didn't get that from anybody, because no one cares about my community. They care about politics and trying to be famous. But here's the thing. No one knows who their candidate is. Nobody. Nobody has a fucking clue who their candidate is. So for all of the keeping me off of Fox News, for all of the keeping me out of the events where I'm supposed to speak, people are going there and they're asking, where's Antoine?
So with the Republicans are trying to keep you off Fox News, they have you blacklisted that bad.
They had me blacklisted. And Candace Owens is one of them. So I be sitting there watching y'all, and it's like, this fucking broad you don't think that she has me blacklisted?
Why?
She knows I don't fuck with her. I've been saying Brexit is fake. I've been exposing it. Why do you think I got an invite from Tucker Carlson to come on the show during the Mueller report? They said that the Mueller report was still trending. They would send me another invite. I didn't get an invite. I asked a friend of mine who's on Fox, why haven't I got an invite? And they said, because not only Candace, but someone else has been biting your back out.
Who do you know who the other person is?
I know who the other person is, but they don't matter. So I'm not giving them no names.
So one thing I would say about Brexit, and I like Brexit to an extent because I think that, they do have a powerful voice, but they all want to be famous. They're loving this.
Yo, check this out. They don't have no powerful voice. The only person in there with a voice is my brother King Face. And he wouldn't even have been in it if I didn't invite him to it. You understand?
Were you part of Brexit for a while?
I was the first person who spoke in their fucking launch. And the reason why she got jealous was the only person who was viral from that shit was me, not her. Me, Red Pill, and JoJo Simmons got over 10 million views. No one knew about the launch of Brexit. No one cared about the launch of Brexit.
Okay, but at the same time, Candace has become a voice. She does get on Fox News. She does get on the news.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. She got on Fox News. First of all, she knew I was running. She went and she endorsed Cherie Marie and took a paycheck. That's what gave Cherie Marie 100,000 followers on Twitter. At the time, I only had
But like, okay,
14,000
you're talking
followers.
about followers and stuff. Like,
No,
again,
you're not
this
letting me finish. You're not letting me finish, bro. You're not letting me finish, bro. Let me finish. I know what's going on. You don't. So you want to hear the
okay,
story?
but actually, I
Okay.
do know what's going on.
No, you
And you
don't,
know,
because you
if
don't
I
know. Do you know Candace personally? Do you know Candace personally?
no, but I know Trump personally.
I do too. But that's nothing. We're not
Okay,
talking about
so
Trump. We're talking about Candace. We're talking about Candace. We're not talking
so,
about Trump. We're talking about Candace.
so
You're
if
asking me
I'm
what
telling you
happened.
that I want to support you and you're treating me like this, I don't
I'm
want to
not,
support you
brother.
anymore.
I'm asking you. I'm asking. Well, don't. Goodbye. We want to get you out of
Goodbye.
here. We'll get you out of here. We'll get you out of here. I know Candace personally. All right. I know Candace personally. I know her personally. Personally, I know her. I know her personally. He don't know her personally. And seriously, the brother needs it. Maybe that's the problem. He wants to be a Republican, but he kind of moves like a liberal. That's how liberals move. Candace Owens was already a star when I met Candace Owens. She was already a star when I met Candace Owens. No one's saying she's not a star. And no one said that Candace Owens is not intelligent. She's a very, very capable and intelligent woman. No one can say that about Candace. No one can. No one can. No one can. But I know her. I know her personally. Personally. It don't matter what he think he know about Blackster, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, cuz I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. But if you don't think she had a play in it, you crazy. She went and she told people I had him do the event for me, and he used profanity. He's going to use profanity up here. He's not the person. He's not the person you should be trying to use or have up here. I've been on Joe Piscopo's show. I've been on One American News Network. I've been on other programs. No profanity at all. Period. But when it gets back to me that's what's said, and the person I know is on Fox, I know it's a problem. Yo, Andrew, I'm not gonna lie, you come off as a liberal, bro. I'm not even trying to. I don't even know why you still here. I thought you don't support me. If you don't support me, you should unfollow me and stop watching me. Because right now you just seem like another stand. That's the reason why y'all. It'd be hard for me to embrace and open up to people because of crazy shit like you just seen just now. What fucking man in his right mind does that? I don't agree with you. I stop you because you're incorrect, and then you get upset and tell me you're treating me wrong. And I don't want to support you anymore because you don't even know Candace. I don't care if you know Donald Trump. I know Donald Trump. I met him. I've been to the White House. I've been there already. So you're not telling me something that I don't know. I know Candace Owens, though. And I'm trying to tell you what happened. And then you're stopping me as if you know. I don't care about who's in Brexit. I'm not in Brexit. I've already told you that shit's fake. I already said it. I already said that shit's fake. I already said it. I have been the main person telling you about the fucking gatekeepers. I have been the main person. As soon as I saw it, I left it and got right the fuck out of it. Look what the sister just said. This was the sister. Look what Q just said. Word, man, you flamed me, and I don't give a fuck. Cause she said something, and I said that's your fault. You didn't know. Or about Sheree Marie. I told her that's her fault. She didn't know. But I didn't see her sit there and say I'm not following you no more because you said that. Yo, I got mad love for London. Mad love for London. Mad love for London. I had my folks come out. MBT Media. I don't know if you know who MBT Media is, but MBT Media flew out. Flew to London. I got to go out there and perform. I forgot the name of the club, but MBT Media came out and flew out here to the radio station, and they let me freestyle, and they did an interview on me. So I got mad love for London. Let me see. Montega, MBT Media. Montega, NBT Media. Montega Freestyle, Power 105. I'm gonna have to write my name out. It's like every time I say my name in it, it just type my name wrong. But yeah, I've been there. I got to go there once, but yo, man, when I tell you I got a shit ton of fucking love, man, shit ton of love, man. Shout out to London, man. I'm trying to find it so I can post it up here. So if you want to see it, or if you know the dudes or whatever, you can live Power 105. See, this shit is crazy. It's fucked up. Montega, Power 105 freestyle. Brother. Montaga, Power 105 freestyle. The DJ Self. Hold on. What am I missing in here? Mr. Fix. Let me get you in here. Let me get you in here so we can get some talking while I look for this. Yo, what's good? What's good? We gotta see your face, bro. We gotta see your face.
Hold on. Oh, that's why. I bet. What up? What up? What up?
What up? What's good? What's good?
And shit doing and shit, man. Overhearing all this bullshit that's going on right now. But what really caught my eye was what was going on with Candace?
Nah, I ain't gonna get into much into with her, but all I'm gonna say is she ain't a real friend and she a backbiter.
That's nuts,
Shorty,
man. That's
Shorty's one of the reasons why I haven't been on Fox News. It's about to end. I'm about to start this over again. But
all right. Shit.
This is what I was talking about. This is MBT Media. That's a London based company that came to New York and actually did an interview on me. So it's up there. And that was 6 years ago. So for people that be saying like cloud chasing and all that shit, like that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Like I just want y'all to see, like, I've been out here doing me. You know what I mean? Like I've been out here doing me. This ain't about that. This is about being real and being an American. And I'm tired of seeing people getting fucked over. This is going to end. I'm in this live now, and I'm gonna come right back, and I'm gonna let you come right back in. Just resend your request.
All right.